Hi, everybody. This is Gretchen Shepherd. How are you this evening? I wanted to go back and do a little bit of a retrospective of how I've grown and how I've changed and how the show has changed. Kind of review of my 2023, except it's going to go beyond. I named it Seasons of Streaming, and this is the first show, which is going to be First Winter. I started streaming with Ecamm in November, I believe, of 2021. It became something that I truly, truly enjoyed. And I started with a story time, and it was for Vlogmas, and I was reading Christmas stories. I had a whole bunch of things, and it evolved into a great deal more. It was interesting to see how I got into the role of that. But what actually really started to happen was I could do an opening for the show, and I would use Canva to create something or other. And I put it to music, and I did all of this through the power of Ecamm. When I really started producing a show and how it got going, I hit my stride at about show 40. Let me rephrase that. I didn't really hit a stride. I stuck my toe in the puddle and did not slip and fall flat on my face in the mud instantly by show 40. Okay? So, what I thought I would do is give you guys a little bit of a preview of those. Each show, it'll just go from scene to scene of what those openings were before I got on live and was getting ready to read the story. So, part of what I did not only was where I read children's picture books to adults, and I still do that. And most of the people who attended were artists. But I also was trying to cross that barrier of people being afraid of doing art. And I, at the time, did not consider myself to be an artist. I was a photographer. I am a photographer. But I didn't consider myself to be a visual artist in terms of drawing, painting, those type of things. I thought for sure I couldn't do it. I had taught art a lot to kindergartners. And I used the techniques that I used with little kids to try some things. And that's where this starts out. The first show of where the art really came into play of me teaching other people and me starting to understand that I could learn to do this. And from that time then on show 40 back in probably early 2022, I kind of broke through my own barrier of being afraid that I wasn't artistic, that I couldn't do art. And by pushing through and showing people what I had done as a teacher with little kids, I discovered that I could do these things and I could learn these things. So much like live streaming became something that I didn't know I could do, and all of a sudden I could do. Becoming an artist was something that I could do. I digress, as usual. So I'm going to stop right there with my conversation and let you sit back and listen to at early stages, probably at the beginning in January of 2022, when I really got rolling on my Keeping It Real story and art show. And I started with this.
One to a million. be able to ease your mind. Yes, it's magic, don't believe me, just watch me, watch, yeah. This unraveling thread ends in your defense. You don't even know me, and it makes no sense. But if you seek, you will find it. Yeah, I'm the king of second chances and one more tries. I give you love, you wanted nothing. It's chemical, hold on to something.
She got this new thing, now every evening I'm taking pictures of her cruising down the pavement. And I don't hate it, sunshine or raining. She out there rolling on four wheels like she famous. What makes us think growing up has to be the final destination?
I've been looking for a reason to look the other way. Been waiting here forever. It's getting tall, it's getting late. Even in the snow light I can see that this habit's not healthy. So let's wake 'em up, I'll wake 'em up.
So that took you from show 40, just after at the end of December of 2021, through show 69 every night. It was really a fun journey for me, and it continues to be a fun journey for me. I'll be back with another review for another section. We'll keep going to see how the progress is. See if any of you guys get bonus points for recognize what book goes with which show. Just put, number 55 is such and such, or if if you could figure out the clues, because there was always a little bit of clue. But doing this opening bit was something that really helped me a lot in learning how to do eCam and in learning how to make something that people wanted to come to and were excited to see what was going on. And it kept my interest going too, because it was a sort of a challenge to be a designer in that kind of a way. Got to remember, I taught kindergarten for a long time, so kindergarten level is a-okay with me. So everybody, until next time, and there will be a next time with more, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you, but the first place you'll find it is when you go look in your mirror. And I'll see you at the next review.